All right. This one's gonna be a little controversial, man. But I'll tell you how I stumbled upon this. Remember we talked about the 4 people taken by the cartel?
Right.
And we were saying how she was going out there to get a tummy tuck. It was 1 female, 3 adult males. I sound like a cop. Adult males. But yeah, one of them and three males.
Right.
And the story was it was mistaken identity. They thought they were wheeling all these drugs into there. And she was really just out there to get a tummy tuck.
Right.
That's the narrative that has been going on in the U.S., right?
Right.
And I say the U.S., and I'll get to why I say that, but that's the narrative, right? Mistaken identity, the cartel's awful, they did this, and then the cartel is like just apologizing, guys, we turned over the guys into Mexican custody. All right, bro, I'm sure they're already back home. They're fucking smiling in the picture. Then I know someone they just traveled right now. They just went to London to see their family members, right?
Right.
All of their families like, oh yeah, did you hear about all those people and all the charges that they have? And like they were for sure out there really moving like drugs and whatnot. And it's all over out there. Everyone out there has been aware of all 4 of these people have rap sheets of all drug related type stuff.
Right.
Now some of them were from later on, but okay, bro, I'm gonna be honest, not to be judgmental. Look at the mugshots.
Yeah. They definitely look like they could be involved in something like that.
You're telling me 3 niggas are going with 1 woman to go get a tummy tuck in Montebello, whatever that place was? Why all 3 of y'all are going with her? From North Carolina, where there's a bunch of drug movement. Let's go over some of the charges,
that's where
bro.
He's from? NC?
They all came from North Carolina. Bro, and the rap sheets like drugs, MPD, narcotic drugs in school, LSD in shed, whatever that means. Next one, drugs, distribution of drugs, selling, purchase, manufacturing drugs other than crack cocaine and PWD near school, possession of marijuana, warrant served, magistrate's court bench warrant, drugs, possession of 28 grams or less of marijuana and or less of hash, and then breach of peace. So actually one of them wasn't exactly, oh, here's this guy. I think this guy might have been the narcotics. Yeah. He pled guilty in court January to tracking of methamphetamine and distribution of methamphetamines, according to South Carolina Assistant Solicitor Kaylin L. Cook. He's currently awaiting sentencing.
Dog, that's why you don't mess with the cartel, bro. They are so powerful. They will hunt you down.
You know, actually, this guy may have been unrelated.
I was about to say, like, what the fuck?
He may have been unrelated because I haven't seen this guy.
People,
yeah, because there was only 3 of them. I honestly didn't see him in the mugshots. Let's go back to the original photo. Yeah, he's... Oh, unless he's Eric Williams. Is that Eric Williams? Yeah, he must be Eric Williams because none of these 3 are named Eric Williams. So yes, this gentleman is involved. So bro, point is like, I'm just saying, I think there might have been a little bit of funny business going on out there.
Like what? I
mean, the cartel gets them for moving drugs. You have 3 guys and a lady.
Yeah.
Everyone got previous drug charges on them. I don't understand why 3 guys would go with a female. We're all going to drive from North Carolina. First, they went North Carolina, South Carolina. That's where they rented the car from. Then they go to Mexico across the border. I just don't know why 3 dudes are coming with her to get her tummy tuck. And why are you going to this place in particular? And then all the other outlets from different countries are like, yo, they were definitely out there to do what they're already been arrested for previously. And like that's why it wasn't a case of mistaken identity. But there's a narrative out here, which is like they were completely doing nothing wrong and the cartel is just fucked up. Cartel's fucked up either way. Right. But I think, like, I'll give you an example. I had to look hard for this one, right? This article. All the other articles, they specifically don't put their last name. They don't put the last names of any of the victims. Wow. They just say the victim who we'll refer to as Latavia. Like, there's no last name. The last name is out there. So all the sources out in the UK and other places, they're putting the full first and last name. And then out here, we're basically just focusing on the full name and just saying they went out there for a tummy tuck. This is a huge tragedy. When you have this insight, I'm like, maybe this is not somewhat, I mean, it's a tragedy, but it's like, well, you're moving dope in or doing whatever type of stuff you're doing in Mexico. You're playing a dangerous game.
Okay, so you say why would 3 dudes go with a female to get a tummy tuck? Okay, that's understandable. But why would 4 black people go to Mexico to move drugs? I can't fathom that.
That's another good point.
Like, who would go to Mexico, the hub, as we know?
Right.
To move drugs. That doesn't make a gram of sense to me.
And also, why are only 2 people killed? Like, you'd kill all of them if they're
only 2 was
Wait,
killed?
it's that cocaina. That's why you go into the hub. You're probably going to try to pick up, if anything.
Let's pick up, right?
Yeah, I'd say they're probably going out there to pick up because if they didn't get found with nothing on them, they didn't have a bunch of shit on them. And also, realistic. Well, I don't know. How would they have planned to get stuff back over the border, though?
How would they get
Then again, you're driving it. You're driving. They're not necessarily searching all the cars at the border.
Who would even drive it in? Because I'm already spooked. I've never been to Mexico, but I would never think like to be able to drive something past the border. How they be acting and shit. They extorting people and all that.
What you think? You got something?
Oh, I mean, I crossed that with like near that border, not that border, but.
So you went through Mexico?
Texas. Nah, I ain't go through Mexico.
So what's the?
But it's like the borders over there is like they strict, but they not really.
You could move stuff through because I mean people are definitely.
Texas borders are like those are like just to control.
Is that where they went? Because they came from North Carolina.
They came from the south. Yeah, they came from the south, so they had to. You probably have to go through Texas.
I think I've actually might have read that they did went through there, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure
like,
where.
Texas is that's the state that's like, like from Mexico. So you got.
It's one of them, but I don't. California is because like San Diego. But yeah, I mean, people definitely do. But you're right; it would be a pretty risky thing. But they could have been out there to cop. I don't know, bro. The whole story just sounds fishy. And like some of the male friends were cousins, but they're referring to as she brought 3 male friends, so they're friends of hers. Bro, you coming with 3. When have you ever told one of your homegirls you go with her to get a BBL surgery?
No, never.
And by the way, this says BBL surgery. The other ones say tummy tuck. Actually, you get 2 in 1. It was for sure BBL. If you're getting the tummy tuck, because that fat. No, because of the BBL, they take fat from your tummy and put it in your booty.
Yeah.
So that would make sense. But like, so you're just going with your female. No dude has ever been like, yeah, I'm gonna go with I'll go with you. Yeah, let's go to Mexico real quick. Rent a car out there, drive like 10 hours. Yeah, I don't know exactly how far it is from where they were. But bro, the story just seems fishy. That's all I'm saying.
The cartel just gave their people up, right? If they didn't do wrong and they just killed like rival gang members and stuff, they wouldn't have just thrown their people on the street, right?
Well, it's not a rival gang member, but the thing is the narrative, because let's say they were out there for this to pick up something. If you caught them with nothing and killed them, it's going to be a pretty hard narrative to try to spin back to the U.S. if the U.S. is already just saying, like, they already have the narrative out. There were tourists, mistaken identity. And then, bro, them turning over the people to the Mexican police department, bro, like, that shit was a joke, dog. Ain't nothing those fools are all out for sure. They were all, so one of them dudes smiling, bro.
Wait, they they gave them up to the Mexicans, to the Mexican police.
What's spinning on?
Oh shit! They gave him up to the Mexican police.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's bullshit.
Exactly, bro.
They right back out.
Exactly, dog. It was just a nice little smooth patch up. Like, all right, let's just clear this up because we didn't catch them with nothing anyway, so we can't really prove that that's what they were on. Yeah. But bro, yeah, I'm just picturing it like I don't even know if these fools are like, you're not no tourists in that town, dog.
It's so weird, especially like I mean, I've never moved drugs before, but I wouldn't pull up to Mexico with North Carolina plates. Like, I would try to like blend in a little bit. Otherwise, you're just an eyesore. You're standing out. Like, that's not what you want to do when you're.
It's almost like a death wish if they were doing that, because like, okay, I'm gonna go to the hub to move drugs. Like, everyone out here would know, like, I shouldn't be doing this.
I shouldn't even be here.
Yeah, like, I shouldn't be doing, like, what the hell? Like, who the fuck would even be a potential buyer in Mexico? That's like, that doesn't make any sense. That's like, you feel me, on a grander scale than just coming to LA and trying to move. That's even, you feel me, that's even, who would do that? Like, you feel me? That don't make no sense.
Yeah.
So
true.
without the rap sheets, what would you think?
Without the rap sheets, I would think, well, I mean, just like, it's not worth going to that city for any cosmetic surgery, bro. Like, they say that's like a hub for cartel activity. Like, it's it's all ran by cartel going there. So if a group of friends told me like that's where we're going in this situation, I would look at them like they're crazy, honestly. Right. Like, why? Like, that it just sounds ridiculous, like, to make that drive over there. And like, how did you even figure out this doctor, bro? They're doing that out in like in that town.
Right.
But yeah, so the whole thing would just seem a little off to me. Like, I'd wonder what the motive was. But you're right. Without the rap sheet, maybe the rap sheet just makes us judgmental, because also a lot of them were from 7 years ago. Right. Like, those charges. But it's just, honestly, not to sound messed up, eye test is also getting me as well.
I mean, you feel me? They did what they did in the past, but it's like, who says that they were doing that in Mexico?
Some of these niggas look crazy in these mugshots, bruh.
Hey,
Some of them look crazy.
what
in
else
the
is there to do in
bruh.
North Carolina?
You right.
True.
You right. I mean,
You feel me?
trafficking methamphetamine, bro. Like, I'm just looking at it like, dog. Some of these mugshots look a little too crazy, bro.
I'm
He
just
looked
saying.
normal. He looked normal in his mugshot. He looked like he not all the way there.
Bro,
I'll
are
be
they
honest.
brothers or are they
Oh,
the
no
same
offense.
person?
Never mind. I shouldn't say that. Nah, they. I think they're cousins.
They look the
Nah,
same.
they might be brothers. They got.
Uh,
Nah, it's the same guy. He just has two.
Oh.
He just has two
I was
different
about
things.
to say, like, whoa.
He has two different cases. Okay, that makes sense now.
Okay, so
they probably wish they had that bulletproof truck we saw on Fremont Avenue.
That would have been the one, bro. But yeah, man, all I have to say is it's fishy, and it's very clear that the U.S. is not trying to report on any of these things.
It's kind of weird.
It is kind of weird, but then as soon as a black dude gets killed by police, then it's quick to get the rap sheet out. He was a prior offender. He had all types of shit. He smoked weed with his boys. He threw up the deuces, might be a gang sign, all that shit. Bro, it's crazy when you look back at, like, historically, like, they actually pulled all of that stuff at certain points. Now it's too obvious. Now they can't do that.
Right.
They have to, like, dance around it. But, dude,
Right.
the Trayvon stuff back in the day, they had videos of him smoking weed and, like, throwing up the deuces. Really, like, dog, what does him smoking have to do with
Right.
anything? Yeah, media
Mike
was different
Brown.
back then.
Remember Mike Brown? Oh, he stole from the store.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, like what,
at
bro?
that.
We all stole from some store, bro. Like,
I used,
are
to
you
be
kidding
I
me?
used to be stealing candy.
That's what I'm
I
saying,
used to
bro.
steal sushi.
I used to be
steaks,
finessing, from Rouse, bro. I used to steal from the buffet.
self-checkout.
Yeah,
You know
it's
what it is?
finessing though. It's finessing. I feel like stealing is if you take it and run. Finessing is if you take it and walk.
Okay.